morning, more breaking news for you as charges are announced in a deadly road rage incident. The arrest comes a month after this incident in September. It happened at the intersection of Northeast Choteau Trafficway and Gardner Avenue. Police say 20-year-old Laken Logan is charged with second-degree murder. The victim in the incident is 57-year-old Cleveland Wright. Police say Logan admitted he, quote, killed a man that did not deserve it. He's in jail on a $750,000 bond.
All right. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. All praises due to the Most High. And here we have yet another, in my opinion, hate crime where 20-year-old Logan Laken, and I'm going to show you a picture, killed 57-year-old Cleveland Wright in Kansas City, Missouri, after Mr. Wright passed him closely during a traffic encounter. Now, they're saying that this is a road rage incident, but I am about to give you some information that, in my opinion, proves this is a hate crime. Now, this happened on September the 23rd, and they had to use a GPS tracker, surveillance footage, and other information to track this young guy down, this young monster down, who, after shooting Mr. Wright multiple times in traffic while Mr. Wright was with his wife doing grocery deliveries, went back to work with his co-worker and finished his shift. Yeah, you can't make this up. Now I'm going to give you this information. This information right here is from Law and Crime, and I'm going to allow you to read along with me. And here you say, road rage driver guns down 57-year-old Papa completing grocery deliveries with his wife. Says a 57-year-old Missouri man completing grocery delivery orders with his wife was shot in the head and killed by an angry driver during a road rage attack. I killed a man that did not deserve it, Laken Logan, 20, allegedly told police about the September the 23rd shooting, according to a probable cause statement. Cleveland Wright, the victim, was driving with his wife near the intersections of North Choteau Trafficway and Gardner Avenue in Kansas City just before 8:30 p.m. when Logan opened fire on him following interaction at a red light. Wright had allegedly passed Logan very closely on the passenger side while Logan was attempting to speed up to get ahead of cars, according to a co-worker of Logan's who was with him in his 2025 Chevrolet Trax when the incident occurred. Now, this is where the racial aspect comes in. Laken turned back onto Choteau Trafficway and began to follow the car, the co-worker alleged. Laken was turning red and was mad. The co-worker told Laken to chill. Laken pulled alongside the passenger side of the other car and said, "Who you trying to hit, boy?" The co-worker observed Laken to be holding a pistol in his right hand. Now, anytime that you call a black person a boy, it has the racial undertone of back in the days when all black men, no matter if they was 57 or 27, were called boys by white men. So this is why I think that this is a hate crime, and it goes further. According to the probable cause statement, Logan admitted to telling Wright, "Watch how you're driving, boy," along with chasing after him. He claimed that Wright swerved into his lane, and when he confronted Wright about it at the light, the victim showed a gun, per court documents. Now he's lying. Laken got scared, so he fired multiple shots, police alleged, citing Logan's statements to detective. Logan fired multiple shots toward the back windshield area of the car. He first stated he was aiming for the driver's side of the car, but then said he did not know what he was aiming at. Logan's co-worker told police Wright was holding his arm up, but it was not pointing in their direction. He said that he could not see if there was anything in his hand at the time of the shooting, which unfolded while they were out getting food. Laken drove away, and the co-worker asked him, "Why did you do that?" To Laken replied multiple times, "Bro, I don't know." according to the police statement. They drove back to their place of employment and finished their shift. Wright's wife allegedly admitted that police that he had a gun on him that night, with cops finding a Taurus millimeter handgun on the front driver's seat floorboard. It had live rounds in the chamber, but the weapon was not fired. The wife observed Wright reach for what she thought was a firearm in the car, and shortly after that, she heard several apparent gunshots, police allege. Wright began bleeding heavily, according to his wife, and crashed their Honda Civic CRZ into the million. A bullet was later found lodged in his head. Logan allegedly gave multiple stories about what he did with the gun, a Taurus 9mm handgun, after the incident, according to investigators. Laken initially said he threw it in the Missouri River. He then stated he sold it to an unknown male. He then changed his story again to say he sold it to a different male. Police tracked Logan down using surveillance footage that allegedly showed him fleeing in the SUV. He was arrested on October the 19th and charged with second-degree murder. One of Wright's family members posted about Logan's arrest on Facebook last week and wrote, "Judge don't sympathize and the court don't show any forgiveness." And Laken was given a $750,000 bond. Now, reading what I just read to you, you can see why, in my opinion, this is a hate crime. First of all, he followed Cleveland Wright. Now, after Cleveland Wright passed him closely, he followed him. What his co-worker said that Logan was turning red and mad. Why? Because a black man somehow got in front of him and followed him and passed him. So now he follows the man, gets up to the light, and say, "Who you trying to hit, boy?" Boy, he's calling a 57-year-old black man a boy. Now, I don't know what the police are thinking about that not being racially motivated. Then he goes on to tell them, "Watch how you driving, boy." And then all of a sudden, now he's the aggressor. He's following him. Now all of a sudden, he fears for his life and starts shooting. I was aiming at the passenger side. I was aiming at the back window. I don't know what I was aiming at, right? And then after he kills this man who was out with his wife delivering groceries, he goes back and works a regular shift. This is the insanity, the criminality of these white people. Like, I just shot a man in cold blood, calling him a boy, disrespecting him, and I'm just going to go back like I just went and had a Starbucks cup of coffee. And furthermore, if this friend is testifying to this on that day, should not he be an accomplice or an accessory after the fact for not immediately calling the police and turning his co-worker in? Like, how insane do you have to be to live with that for a total of about 2 or 3 weeks? The guy was just arrested on October, so this co-worker kept this a secret. Should not he be charged as well? And then they get him there, and then they're already trying to show the sympathy. And thank God for that family member saying, "Nah, we not going to forgive you right off bat. We not going to show leniency. No, we want him prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law." But he says, "Well, I killed a man that did not deserve it." And then an article going to say, and also he added, "Neither did I." What didn't you deserve? He's already trying to play the victim card. I didn't deserve it. What didn't you deserve? You didn't deserve to be passed. You definitely didn't deserve to be following that man, and you definitely didn't deserve to be calling him a boy. And so we have to watch this racial hatred being disguised as road rage. No, this was a racial hate crime. That's what they need to be charged with. And first-degree murder. He premeditated that. He followed that man. He initiated the the conflict. And this, once again, as being swept under the rug. It's almost like white people, you know, they're not inherently violent. And matter of fact, let me play this clip by Bill Cosby, which lays out what I'm talking about in this situation.
You tell me and prove to me that black people are violent and that they're going to take over, and I can open up the New York Daily News and show you white people who are killing their daughters, their husbands, their wives, their children, killing each other off. Well, if we put that in the paper and make it black and white, which is where the whole thing happens. It's in the paper. If a black man does something, it says, John Jones, black this, said black, 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 and did the black, black. Now, if a white man does it, it isn't white man Jones. It's just a man. Nondescript, just a regular old raggedy man went out, killed his 2 daughters and his wife, and shot. Now, if he does that, then everybody seems to just either sympathize with it or let it go out the window. But if a black man does it, then any white bigot can point his finger and say, see that? There they go again. Well, that isn't right. It isn't right. And it isn't right to try and let America go this way because...
And so this is the sentiment, you know, why I do these videos, because it's always a narrative that blacks are violent, black crime, blackity black, 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 black. And this displays not only the white violence inherent to them against each other, killing their wives, their mothers, their daughters, their sons, but also just killing random black people, all because, as this guy said, I don't know. I don't know why I did that. It is the inherent hatred of black people. He called that man a boy. It is the inherent hatred of black people by white people that caused him to do so. And you can challenge me about that in the comments. But we have known no other race to hate people just for living. There is no example of the black KKK. There is none. There is none. Just hating people just for living and who they are. So I hope this animal gets prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. I hope he does not get any mercy like the family says. And I hope, you know, he pays dearly for his crimes in the physical and also in the spiritual realm. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this video in the comments. Y'all see the number 919-587-7782. Thank y'all for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing to this channel. And if you have not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, which allows this channel to grow and be more prevalent in the internet space. But also, I thank y'all for liking, watching, sharing, subscribing, and as always, peace and blessings. Scripture says all things that are hidden shall be revealed, and those things done in secret shall be exposed on the mountaintop.
Let's go, Rich. Let's go. You watching Telehouse Publishing, breaking news coverage. Give you the truth before fake news throw mud in it. Before the jury decide and the judge discover it. You should tune in to Telehouse Publishing. Telehouse Publishing, breaking news coverage. The propaganda grammar, don't believe none of it. Before the jury decide and the judge discover it. You should tune in to Telehouse Publishing. Who keep the people informed? Stories abroad from literary work. Where the narrative's wrong, the research is always on point. The commentary is hard. It's Rich Teller raising the bar. Follow along, shout out to FBA, still FTP, big up NFAC, and all my black families. It's 3 sides to all stories. Which one you gon' believe? We run down on the false prophets when it comes to deceive. 100% urban world news, current events. We don't like them lies. Media is biased, cause we got God beside us. Ladies and gents is power. If you don't know by now, look around me the darkest hours. Cops squeezing hammers cause they don't understand us. We stop and freeze with our hands and kill us off like cancer. Don't speculate before the facts on the case. Telehouse, set them straight, my smoke the rich investigate. You watching Telehouse Publishing, breaking news coverage. Give you the truth before fake news throw mud in it. Before the jury decide and the judge discover it. You should tune in to Telehouse Publishing. Telehouse Publishing, breaking news coverage. The propaganda grammar, don't believe none of it. Before the jury decide and the judge discover it. You should tune in to Telehouse Publishing.
Negroes have listened to the trickery and the lies and the false promises of the white man now for too long.